today is our first episode of Mericana lifestyle shooting. Chandra, that is so exciting.
Yes, we are.
I know.
And our first guest today is Malini Nair of Sowparnika Dance Academy. Maya, let's go to her house now.
Yes, welcome. Let's go.
I don't even have to introduce Malini to anyone in New Jersey. She's a well-known dancer in tri-state area and owns her own dance school, Sowparnika Dance Academy. She is my dance guru too. I know her from the time I reached this country, and our husbands were classmates too. So it's almost like 20 years, right, Malini?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Malini is very well known in this community for her social and voluntary work. She has held several leadership positions in several organizations in this community. She was ex-president of Conch, also of NAMA. Currently, Malini is the co-chair of Women's Forum for KHNJ. Malini has also won several national and international awards, like, for example, the Dubai Global Performance Award, the NAMAM Excellence Award, Kerala State's Performing Arts Award. So she is like multi-talented. These are such lovely pictures. Malini, can you please talk about your family? I'm sure our viewers would love to know that.
Thanks, Maya. So that is my family. My husband is Jay Krishnan. I have twin boys, Arjun and Ajay. They are in third year at Rutgers. One is pursuing business and the other one pre-med. I have a sister, Manjula, who lives in Columbus, Ohio with her two sons. My parents are in Kerala. They both are architects.
Great. All right, now to our question and answer session. So, how long have you been here in the United States?
I came to US in 1999 January. 19 December was our wedding. We were in Poughkeepsie for 3-4 months. After that, we moved to New Jersey. Since then, I'm a native of New Jersey.
It looks like you have absorbed the Indian culture and American culture very well. Can you share your experience with us? Also, as an immigrant, was it a cultural shock or an exciting journey?
Good question, Indu. Actually, it was, as you said, it was an exciting journey for me because I came just as a new bride to this country and I was not knowing anything, not even the driving. So it was a great experience for me, but I have learned a lot within the first year itself. I had my driver's license taken after 3 attempts. Then I attended a computer course because I'm from a civil engineering background. I had to attend a computer course to try for some job in the IT industry. I took few certifications and that's how I landed in my first job. And the struggle to get an H1B, everybody knows. I mean, the people of that time should be knowing it. So it was a good journey, but I am so thankful to all the difficulties I faced, which made me what I am today.
Now on to the fun part. Let's talk about dance. What are the dance forms you are trained in?
Actually, Indu, I am trained in Bharatanatyam, Mohiniyattam, and I have learned a little bit Kuchipudi from Dr. Neena Prasad. My Bharatanatyam and Mohiniyattam guru is Guru Kalamandalam Padma Shashikumar. She is the director of Natyalaya School of Dance in Trivandrum, Kerala. Also, I have learned Mohiniyattam and Kuchipudi from Dr. Guru Neena Prasad.
Now let us talk about Sowparnika Dance Academy. What are the dance forms you teach there?
Okay. In Sowparnika Dance Academy, as you know, I mainly train Bharatanatyam and Mohiniyattam there for in the classical line. But at the same time, I teach Bollywood dance for kids as well as adults. And there is also Bollywood and Hollywood dances. That means English songs, which my son is teaching right now for the boys group. Okay, so these are the main activities going on.
And you do the fusion too, right?
Yeah, I do classical fusion according to the shows. We also do some in-house dramas based on some themes, like epics. We do that too. And according to situation, I always try to bring up some choreography according to the organizer's needs.
I love your dance dramas.
Thank
Most
you.
of them I was also a part in that, so
Yeah,
I always
know.
love
We should
it.
come up with something after this COVID.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Malini, can you please show us a small snippet from your dance? We would love to see that.
I'll try.
Thank you so much. What do you think was the biggest obstacle, like, while balancing your career and your work at home? What do you think is the biggest obstacle, and how did you overcome that? It's especially, as women, we all work, we have a career, we have a family life, and we are trying to balance everything. And someone is not happy, or you're not happy. There are a lot of things that goes wrong. So how do you overcome that? Let's just give us an example.
Yeah, actually, the main obstacles, what I had in my life was when my boys were really small. I had twin boys, and that was the time I was working in the IT career. At the same time, I was going as a newsreader for the US Weekly Roundup in Asian Act. At the same time, I was having my dance shows and dance classes. So if I could juggle and make all those and in balance, then I should be able to have a better life now, right?
Yes.
The boys are big, I have my own dance school established a little better way. So basically, that if you go through that struggle in the same pace, and if you pursue with the same passion, I think you should be able to overcome. But at the same time, your health, I would say, take care of your health. Health is wealth. Take care of your health, not wealth. Okay? Take care of your health well, then you will have a successful life. At the same time, you should know to balance the things in your life. Prioritize yourself, your friends, your family, your kids, your career, everything, right?
Yes. Women are known to do that too.
Exactly.
I know. Thank you.
You are a multi-talented person, Malini. You studied civil engineering and worked as an IT professional and then moved into dance. So what is your motivation to change your career and focus on dance?
Thanks, Indu. That's a question which everyone asks me once I moved into the dance profession. The truth is that, dance was always a part of my life since my childhood. I wanted to pursue in that way, but my parents, everybody was not so keen into me going into the dance profession. So they made me an engineer. Yes, I worked in the engineering profession and then in the IT for a while. But then when the IT profession was taking more of my time and energy, I felt it's time to move. So I thought why don't I take dance, my passion, as my profession in way which will make me happy and at the same time gives a livelihood that way. So in 2009, I completely quit IT career and started Sowparnika Dance Academy at my studio in Kendall Park. Okay. Since then, there was no looking back, and we'll be completing 15 years in 2022. So I hope all of you will dance for me on my 15th anniversary. So I don't regret any moment, for choosing this profession of dance as my main career.
So you followed your dream and become very successful in that. I'm very happy for you there.
Thanks, Indu. Thanks, Maya.
Malini, I know you're very busy in the community and have shows almost every weekend. How do you balance your home and your career?
That's a question which I would like to answer to all the ladies here who run their own business or who are entrepreneurs here. Actually, you should have a well-balanced system to do things like that. That means you cannot compromise one for the other, right?
Yeah.
Yes, family life first priority.
Yes.
For me, as well as I would say, like, for all the
Most
women.
of us,
Yes,
yeah.
but at the same time, I don't want to miss out any dance opportunities that come my way. So what do? Like, I make sure that, there is enough food in the house. Yeah, the kids' activities are being taken care of. Not anymore, because they
Yeah.
are driving on their own.
Yeah.
Like, I just make sure that my husband is not mad.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
so
That
just
is-
keep him happy,
that
like,
is very
and then make
key,
sure, like, so I act as if, like, I'm prioritizing that their lives more than mine, but I make sure that I do my dance career on the side.
On the
Very
side.
successful.
During this pandemic, is there any incident that changed your perspective of life, and also how you are handling this COVID situation?
This COVID situation actually changed all of us, right?
Yes.
Suddenly, like, this was something which we never expected in our lifetime. So staying home for a person like me,
Yeah.
it was impossible other than my fracture time. I never stayed home anytime.
It has completely changed everybody's life.
I know. So, initially it was a little depressing, but then I tried to overcome when I started my virtual lessons from home. And then now slowly I started studio sessions also. I have like in-studio sessions and Zoom sessions also. So at least I'm trying to take my life back, like, from this lockdown period and all the depressions. But what did COVID teach me? Yes, it made me a better cook. It helped me to watch certain movies which are really classics, which I never got to watch. So, I could find the importance of certain things which was taken for granted, like, family time, calling friends and relatives, like, finding time with friends. Everything was precious.
I've seen a lot of young girls and the moms coming to your dance. How do you encourage or boost their self-esteem and make sure that they're independent and they are brave enough to face the outside world? Especially nowadays, you see cyberbullying and everything negative that's going on. How do you encourage young kids to go out of the world? Do you have any sessions in your class? Do you talk to them?
Yes, Maya, I like that saying, empower women, right? Yeah, that's what we should do. We should try to boost and make them do what they can. Bring them to the full potential.
Yes,
right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I do have a lot of young girls and adults coming to my dance class. So I try to set myself as an example for them. Like, I do have a family, I do have grown-up kids, but this is not the first time I'm into dance, right? I started dance from the time I was in US.
Yeah.
So I came across all those hurdles and everything, and became what I am now. Right? So for me, women empowerment means three things: independence, self-esteem, and self-owning. Okay, self-owning and efficiency covers all of them up.
Yeah,
okay.
absolutely, yeah.
So basically, like, if you are independent, you should have your own individuality or self-esteem.
Yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
and you cannot have anyone override it. Okay, and self-earning, or you should be earning. You should be independent.
Independent,
in your
absolutely.
finances too.
Yeah.
That will definitely empower you yourself.
Yes.
So, what is the advice for all these young kids? You should educate yourself well,
Yeah.
and then land in a good job,
Yes.
which can take care of yourself and your family if needed.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, and don't try to be dependent on others if you can. So that's the main thing. Like, wedding, having kids, and that all is not part of your life. Basically, how is it? You can
But,
have it,
yeah.
but that shouldn't stop you from having a career or having your own earnings.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Efficiency overrides everything together.
It does.
Okay.
It does.
And you should be able to balance everything well. So for me, women empowerment, when I say that, means it's like you should be a self-independent person.
Mhm.
You should be earning. You should be an earning
Something,
person.
some money,
Yes.
yeah.
And you should be efficient, and you should have your own self-esteem.
And also know the finances. Basically, I
Yes,
always
finance
feel
management.
Finance
Proper
management. A lot of our women, staying at home doesn't even look at it, but they need to start looking at the finances of the home and be part of it.
And another thing I want to add to it is, like, women. As women, we are supposed to do certain duties too.
Yes.
So, like, I wouldn't say that, if you get married, that I don't like cooking, I don't know cooking, I
Yeah.
don't know to wear sari.
Yeah.
It's not a neat thing credit, okay?
Yeah.
You should know to cook, you should know to take care of your babies, you should know to wear sari, I would say. I hate when people say they don't know to wear sari. Learn
glad I
to
wore a
wear.
sari
I know,
today.
you wore sari, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Be empowered. Like, women, the Shakti, like, there is nothing stopping us.
Absolutely.
We are always one step ahead than men. Just be positive.
Malini, thank you so much for giving your time to us, and we wish you all the best to you and Sowparnika Dance Academy.
Thank you. At the same time, thank you for coming on the Mericana Lifestyle Show. Thank you for inviting us to your house and talking about your family, about your life, your career. It was such a great show for us. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Maya. Thanks, Indu. And thanks, Mericana Lifestyle. Wish you the very best.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hope you liked our first episode.
Please like, support, and subscribe our Mericana Lifestyle channel.
Thank you. And wait for our next episode.